truth of it. If we don't get what we want in this system, in the system that they set up, we are prepared to go to the next stop. Because we never want to put all of our dependency on elected officials to do what's right. We're here doing them a favor. We're giving them a chance to do what's right. Because at the end of the day, the history books will record and write down whose side did you stand on. We want to give them a chance to stand on the right side. The side of justice and righteousness. The side of truth. The side of love. The side of well-being. We're giving them a chance. They really should be thanking us. We're giving them an opportunity to be remembered for something that is better than just some random piece of legislation. But believe me when I say it, 30, 40, 50 years from now, 30, 40, 50 years from now, there'll be people sitting in schools around this country studying the time period that we're in right now.
More than a month before the death of Freddie Gray and the Baltimore uprising that followed, the staff of OWL magazine travels to Annapolis for a hearing on police accountability.
¿Qué queremos? ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo? I'm here today for everybody, because it could be any of us. It's not a black thing, it's not a white thing, it's an Indian thing. Enough, thank you.
So I'm here with a large, broad-based coalition of folks that are here to demand police accountability. There's a bunch of bills coming through the House Judiciary Committee today, and so they all deal with a lot of them deal with police accountability, police brutality. The bill that I'm here specifically to advocate for is a bill that reforms the Law Enforcement Bill of Rights, and it deals with how we deal with police misconduct around the like in Baltimore City in particular. And so it's about decreasing the 10-day rule when they kill someone or there's police misconduct. Things like that. So there's things like that we've been advocating for during the legislative session.
I'm here today to get justice for people who are being killed and murdered senselessly by police for no reason. Unfortunately, we have a lot of lawmakers who don't support the citizens. They're more pro-police and pro-business than they are for the citizens. So if you get, as Delegate Joe Carter, she appears to be for the people, for the citizens, and not for the police department. We want to make sure we have the citizens to speak, and we don't want to turn our state and country into a police state.
Plenty of things that people can do. The best thing that people who haven't been able to physically be in Annapolis, the best thing they can do is to call their representatives or to call people on these committees to tell them that they need to support these bills. We've actually seen, like last time that we came, Senator Bobby Zirkin tried to wait us out by putting our bill at the last on the agenda of 16 bills. And so since we were there for several hours, we told people from our communities to call his office and to demand that he not kill the bill. And that worked. And so now we're here today in the House. So if people aren't here, they can call their representatives. They can also go online, tweet them, and go on their social media pages and harass them, make sure that they support this legislation, and to hit us up directly if they want to do anything specific to support the cause.
The guilty of a felony would only be after a conviction, after they're convicted of a misdemeanor.
These folks who we hold in such high esteem, these men and women that we trust, these men and women who work so hard to earn our trust, and most of them do, for that 1 or 2% that violate our trust, then the penalties should be more severe.
Any attempt to change law is valid. I certainly understand the concerns from the people who are and the sponsors who want to change the law, and I think there is room for change. Without going into each and every one, of course, I'd be happy to answer them. What the chiefs would like to do is sit down with all the concerned people, and instead of piecemeal change, look for a holistic, large change conversation and make changes where necessary. Maryland Chiefs of Police and sheriffs really want nothing more than to hold bad officers accountable. When discipline is necessary, we want discipline to be fast and we want it to be effective. But we also want to be able to have the final authority in imposing the discipline, and the laws accidentally or intentionally remove that authority from chiefs, and we feel that we're in the best position to make that change.
This is about restoring trust between community and police. This is about giving people hope that their voices are heard in the halls of the legislature and where policy is made. But more than that, it's a pivotal point in history where we either do something now or we kind of miss the boat. This is an opportunity. The whole world is watching. What are we going to do about these human rights violations that are far too rampant, that are not isolated incidences as sometimes characterized, but brutality, excessive force, extrajudicial killing are actually almost a pandemic now.